Hello Internet, Blink here, and today I have yet another comparison spreadsheet for you. This time it's going to be comparing consumables in Conan Exiles 3.0, The Age of Sorcery. So that's going to be a spreadsheet that looks at all of the different consumables, including food and drinks and potions and such, and looking at which ones have additional bonuses to them. So this whole project started because I got frustrated that you cannot see any of the bonuses or additional stats in a crafting bench before you make a thing. So first I had started with making a spreadsheet of all of the armor in Conan Exiles and comparing all the stats, which I will link above or somewhere on the screen. You can find a link to that video. You will also find a link in the description below, both to the video on that and to the spreadsheet itself. But today we're going to be looking at food and other consumables. So if I went into the stove here and I decided to make, let's say, a salted exquisite meat, which I know has 15% agility damage buff to it, you can't see that anywhere on the crafting menu, and I wish you could. But now with this spreadsheet, you can see all of that before you make something. So let's take a look. So here is my spreadsheet. Ta-da! This is my spreadsheet on consumables. Again, this is Conan Exiles 3.0 Age of Sorcery. And I have broken things down into a few different tabs. So if you look at the bottom, you will see a tab for food, for drink, for healing stuff, and also for potions. So if I go back to the food here, you will see that we've got a couple, I've sectioned them out into categories here, or to sections. So at the top you have food with bonuses. Then you have sort of neutral foods, which I have sorted by HP per second. If you scroll down some more, you'll see warming foods. So if you are going up into the north, into some of those mountainous regions where it gets a little chilly, here are all the foods that give warming. And then here are some foods with negative effects, usually those with food poisoning. And then at the very bottom, we have raw foods. So if I scroll back up to the top here, because I think the most interesting section here is the food with bonuses. That's probably what you are looking for here. So I have a few different columns here. It tells you the amount of food that it gives you, the amount of water that it gives you, if it does. So things like soups or feasts will also give you water as well as food. I've listed max stack size. I've listed weight. Also, there's the decay timer. There are some of these foods, if they say durable in their description, it means that they last a good bit longer than the average food. So there's also here listed how much healing it gives you. So most of these are a certain amount of HP over 3 seconds. Here's that category again. So if in here you see something that is called soup or something that is called feast, you know that it also gives you water as well as food. And then we get into the specific bonuses. So we've got additional max health, additional stamina, additional carry weight, armor, strength weapon damage, agility weapon damage, concussive damage, follower damage. There's also a category here for for hot and cold. So some foods give you the warming up affect or the cooling down affect. So I've listed that here. And then at the very end here, you have some miscellaneous effects that were not categorized in any of the previous columns. So like this one has bonus charisma. This one here has underwater breathing, that sort of stuff. So you can see all of those there. So that is the food tab. So over here in the drinks tab, we also have listed the drinks here, how much water, stack size, all that sort of stuff, whether it warms you up or cools you down, and then any other effects. So some have stamina regen, some remove corruption, some give like agility weapon bonus. Also, I've listed whether or not it's alcoholic. Continuing on, we also have the healing tab here. This is to compare those aloe extract and also the wraps, letting you know how much HP over how many seconds they give there. And then finally, we do have a tab here for potions. So these are all of the potions that you can drink and what other effects that they give you. Again, I've listed max size and weight, and then we go through the columns here. We've got health, we've got stamina, we've got armor, We've got carry capacity, strength weapon damage, agility weapon damage, concussive damage, follower damage. There's also the decay. Some of these only last like a certain amount of time, particularly the Vehemence Elixir or the Yellow Lotus Potion. They do have a decay timer on them. And then finally, the miscellaneous effects, other things that were not categorized in like the weapon damage bonus here. So things like night vision, lung capacity if it's a underwater breathing water type thing, like so. So that is the consumable spreadsheet. I know some things have changed in Conan Exiles 3.0 for the Age of Sorcery, so this has those updated stats for 3.0. Also take note that in this update of the game, food buffs no longer stack. So if you eat 2 foods, it will only apply the latest food that you ate. However, you can stack 1 food, 1 healing, and 1 potion. Food and drink count as the same category, so you could have 1 food or 1 drink. But again, you could have a food drink, a healing, and a potion to get a few different types of effects there that you might want. So again, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe and comment and do all the things that will really help spread this around. Even if you just want to post in the comments like, yay data, I love science. Whatever your jam, that would be much appreciated. I will also post a link to the spreadsheet in the description for both this consumables one, and also if you're interested in that armor spreadsheet, that will be down there as well. If you'd like to see other spreadsheets for different categories of things in Conan Exiles, please let me know in the comments. I obviously enjoy making these, so if there's something you'd like to see, I will delve into the data and get you guys a spreadsheet. Thanks so much. Bye, Internet.